Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. This is what we do every Monday through Friday, 9:15, or where the hell we get started, and then whenever the hell we end, because we can do it, because it's our shit. And then you don't supposed to do it like that.
Cut.
Okay, retake. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, where we do it every 9:15. No, that's not right.
Cut.
Okay. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9:15 and 11:15. Right now, today is a great day. Today is a day of winning, and the Queen was born. So, hello? Who phone on?
Right.
That's Coach.
Is this you? Mr. My phone never on?
You did that.
I just
That's
picked
a
my
damn
phone.
shame. Hey, y'all, today late birthday. Happy birthday, late.
Wake up, wake up. Yay, it's my birthday. That was the best introduction that he could have did. Like, all that extra stuff that just went on for the first 20 seconds. I have no clue what was going on. But good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I'm your girl, Lake B. And that was Miles. We are auditioning new hosts, so no worries. We will have opportunities posted later.
Yes,
Everybody down with that?
Yes,
You're fired.
And Rhea is going to take my position in the seat of the host for the Rise and Grind Morning Show along with Lake today, because child support calling. I'm supposed to be on. My daughter mama lied on me. So Gas Station Chronicles of the day, y'all. I don't think you should take your children to school and have liquor bottles falling out when they open the door. I just don't think that's cool.
Did that happen, or are you making stuff up?
No, that happened for real. It was like 2 liquor bottles and like a 40. I ain't seen a 40 in so long.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How many kids was in the car?
It was like 3.
That's too many kids. Shit.
That's why I got them liquor bottles.
I got one, and you probably would have seen a bottle fall out my car today.
Today?
Yes, he is 13.
Because it's your birthday.
No, because he gets on my fucking nerves.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But
is his birthday, too? If it's your birthday, it's his birthday.
No, that's not a thing. It's my mom's birthday. It has nothing to do with my son.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay.
He think everything got something to do with him. Ain't nothing got nothing to do with him. He don't even buy gifts. Like, y'all got balloons and everything. He got money.
That's his money.
Oh, okay. So I don't know who this guy is, but you can take him with you.
Until he's 18.
I'm going to have to take him with me anyway, because we have some business to handle. So listen, y'all. I'm just elated that we got a new group of people here today.
It is amazing.
It's a new group of people.
It is amazing.
And they're familiar faces. And, you know, they finally got off of parole, and they made it here today.
Okay.
And they made it here. Coke tether is still working. It's beeping. It was beeping was in the front room.
It was beeping.
It was beeping. So, goddamn, that look good.
Don't that look nice? Look how colorful I am. Somebody give me some sun.
we open the blinds in a minute. So,
y'all look beautiful. Look at my cousin right there. We look like the Brady Bunch. Like this.
There's a story of a drunken lady. Her birthday right now in the bunch. Shout out to Lake. Lake, stop doing that.
Pretty live right now.
So, shout out to LaDonna's here. We got Chiquita, the banana here. Coke is here. And my homegirl Brittany is here. Hey, Brittany.
I don't think she like you.
Gotta watch your back.
She thought I was too old. I was trying to hit on her. She said, that nigga too old. So,
Oh my God.
I mean, but it's okay.
It's the thing we wish y'all would stop.
They crazy.
This is my starter chronicle of the day.
What is
right?
it? Mm-hmm.
No, like being at starters. So we go to starters last Sunday. Me and the podcast crew. And we was having a mighty good time. But y'all was out there.
Yeah.
Y'all had y'all profit sharing checks. Y'all had y'all tax returns.
Everybody did
and
something
y'all was
Chrysler.
in there buying $22 shot of nasty ass Casamigo. But I feel you. Y'all was happy. But what I really, really need for you men to do, if you're over 50, leave these little girls alone. There's enough 40, 50, and 60-year-old women to tickle your fancy. Women in their 20s and 30s do not like 50-year-old men who are still at starters on a Sunday walking around the bar buying $22 shots of Casamigo during profit sharing time, because we do know come September, you're going to be trying to get that overtime in, complaining like, they cutting my hours, they cutting my time. So please, leave these girls alone.
I wouldn't mess with none of them young girls in there. They all look like walking syphilis sticks.
No, they look good. No, nobody. See, that's your problem. I think it's you.
Going after the men because they got money.
Ain't nobody going after nobody.
Don't trust me. I can get a 25-year-old if I want one, but I don't want one.
There you go.
But okay, so
I'm
that's
just saying.
my point.
I don't want
you
one.
shouldn't want one.
They don't even do nothing.
You should. It shouldn't do nothing
It
for
shouldn't,
you.
but I'm just trying to
I'm
tell
telling
you what the
I
facts
don't know.
are.
If you see Brittany stand up and she was 20 bonds, you can get it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's if she was.
No, I don't mess with no babies.
Listen
man.
here.
No, I don't mess with no babies neither. Cause
My daughter 32.
wait a minute, but they text too damn much. Anyway.
I'm younger than my baby.
And young girls be texting too much. You know, I try to kick it with a chick. She was 26 years old. I woke up this morning.
26.
Yeah, and then she was talking about WYD, LFMO.
Oh, just go ahead and go.
How'd she get your number though?
Huh?
How'd she get your number?
Uh-oh.
Shit, I gave it to
You
her.
out there saying, you know what, little girl? I can make you a star. I can put you on a podcast. You gonna be live. I'll make sure you go live every day.
Wait, while you bullshitting, I'm gonna try that one.
I'm
You
sure
get a
it'll work.
podcast. You get a podcast.
You gonna get a bill at the end of the month.
Exactly. That's
Damn.
he gonna tell you that right.
Hey, money well spent.
Thank you.
He gonna send you the invoice though.
I give you some butter on that. So anyway, hey y'all, let's go to the topic of the day.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, we not gonna go to our guest though?
No, hold on, let's go to the topic of the day. 'cause
What I say, though?
no, okay.
It's the birthday girl.
Okay, I'm sorry, you in charge. I'm
Look
like,
at it.
I be really wanting to like keep my job here.
But this,
I don't know how to act.
This goes with along who they are and what they're doing today. I mean, with why they're here today. How life experience inspires poets, writers, and we should put producers and actors and actresses, rappers, and fake people who act like
We
they
ain't
got
even
money.
got enough text for that.
Oh, true.
What is that? What is that called? The bottom third?
Subtitle. She's about the bottom third.
We ain't got enough space for that.
How life experience inspire poets and writers. One thing I like to say about poets and writers, I hate when people try to judge them because it's their fucking experience. It is their art. Let them be who the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if you don't, I was just joking, Shanny. I was just joking. So, but if you don't let a writer be a writer or a poet be a poet, we went right. She added producers on there. I was just fucking joking. She was proving you wrong.
I mean, you
man.
do
She's
have
like,
producers in the room, so you
Right.
You do have producers in the room.
have producers in the
that part.
She forgot to save it. Though.
Okay, she got to save it. So, but the whole thing is, I think when doing films or writing, period, you should be able to have the freedom to do your own creativity the way you want to. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
One of the best movies I've ever seen in the past 25 years of my life. I forgot it's called Sunrise with Samuel L. Jackson and Tommy Lee. It was done in black and white. You seen it?
No one's ever seen it.
It was on HBO.
I mean, how long ago when it was just a channel?
I said 25. I said 25. What's it within 25 years ago? And it was 15 years ago when it was done. So, yeah.
No one knows what you're talking about. Not even our audience. Our numbers are going down. Make the subject relevant.
No, because they think it's a bad channel because of your shirt. Listen.
No. Because of my shirt? This is a whole dress, baby. This is a vibe.
They wild.
It's like it's late. It's turn it off. So no. But
so hi, Brittany. How you doing today? Thank you so much for joining us. And why are you here?
Thank you.
Brittany.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, thank you.
Why are you here?
You're welcome. So y'all got something coming up, Brittany, right?
We do. We do.
And so why are y'all here?
Well, Lake.
Oh wow!
So we are here. We are in the building to promote our movie premiere, Say Grace.
Yes.
It is March 16th. It's going to be at Marygrove College.
Wow.
6 p.m. We had a VIP dinner that starts at 4, but VIP is sold out.
Yeah.
And people are mad about that.
Wow. Why they mad?
Because it sold out so quickly. We had
an
intimate setting for 65 or 68 people.
Mm-hmm.
It sold out in 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we increased it and got a bigger room at Marygrove for 120. Sold out in 48 hours.
Wow.
So it was just like no time to even really promote.
Right. Well, I mean, that's good. If you had a type of
you can get a general admission ticket.
She got it right now.
VIP is sold out.
VIP is sold out. General admission $25.
Mm-hmm.
Come join us on the red carpet.
And that is one of the things that we always like to promote here at Podcastic, because going to these movie premieres and meeting people in the industry is like a good way to network and get to see the people faces that's actually working in the entertainment industry in the city. It makes a great date night too, y'all. Like we don't always have to go to the bar. You know?
Yes, it's I definitely think this would be a great date night. Just the movie itself, the vibe, and then you get to hang out with the girls from the patio, and we are a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is
That's true.
Her patio production. So what does that mean? Where did that come from?
Oh Lord! So it started with Deborah Lane Spencer. She had a vision, and I wasn't there at the first patio meeting
at TT's house.
So it was a couple of ladies on the patio, and they came up with this bright idea to start her patio productions. And then Deb that's my sis. She called me and said, "Banana, her patio cannot be her patio if I don't bring you on, sis. You have to be a part of this." And so just coming together to board a 7 of us, 7 wonderful women.
Wow.
Myself.
Somebody give them a hand clap for getting 7 women in the room and accomplished this.
Yes, 7 black women.
Yeah, because you know.
Yes.
How much arguing go on in those rooms?
None.
We don't
actually.
argue.
When did you was 7 black women?
I was there.
You was on set.
I was the main character, and I'm trying to tell you, I've never seen a smoother set.
Really?
I'm telling you the truth. And I have my own set, but that one,
and
I was blown away. I'm the man. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay, so like you were saying.
Give me your back then. Go ahead. I'll take it any way I can get it. Come on with
it.
7 women.
Yes.
Got together and created a production company.
Phenomenal.
And who are these 7 women?
All right, so the 7 women, myself, Chiquita Dunham Parker, Brittany Wynn, Deborah Lane Spencer, who is the founder of it,
yes.
Tanja T.T. Brown, Ebony Tate, Sydney Janae, Jazar Riches. That's the 7.
That's our 7? I think that's our 7.
That's our 7.
Okay, I was about to say you can't count if you would have went ahead and did some more. And I had the privilege of knowing all of them, so that they all are dope individuals.
You always think you know somebody.
Thank you, Mom.
I do know them.
I didn't say you didn't. I just said you always think you know somebody.
Exactly. You know, shut the hell up. Drink a drink.
Drink.
Yeah, Tanja, that's one of my best friends.
Okay.
Tanja, they call her TT now.
Yes.
Tanja is one of my best friends from high school, so I've known her for not as long as I've known you, but yeah.
And it happened so quick. It happened so quick.
Yeah.
So the group was formed, the production company was formed, and we did our first movie the next month or
the next month. We formed in September. The very next Tuesday, so we meet on Tuesdays at 11. The very next Tuesday we came with a third of the script, or Deb came with a third of the script written.
Okay.
And it was going to be a short
second
film.
meeting.
It was going to be a short film.
And then every week after that we met, and then there was more to the script. So within, I want to say 3 meetings, the script was complete. By the very next month, we went from zero money and an idea to all the money we needed in a script, and we were.
Wait a minute. How do you get all the money you need? Because I need.
Let's call it favor. Let's call it favor.
It is favor, baby.
Yeah,
we had donators and investors, so shout out to all the donators and the executive producers for Say Grace.
I'm about to say.
So was Say? I'm sorry.
No, I'm about to say. All 7 of these women are beautiful, so getting the money wasn't going to be a problem. I'm just going to let you know that off the rip.
Do you think we just solicited ourselves out there?
If you did, I wouldn't blame you, because y'all would make the money real quick.
Did you have someplace to go?
Yeah, I do. In the minute, I got to use the bathroom.
Go pee.
Okay.
Go pee. So you guys were deciding to do a production company.
Yes.
No script. Or somebody had an idea for a script. Was it only one writer, or did you guys contribute to?
So Deb, she initially had the script started, and she had 10 pages. Was it 10 pages? Mm-hmm. And then she brought it to us, and then we all just started giving ideas, and it became a full script in a matter of days.
On that first meeting at TT's house on the patio, her husband, shout out to Dad, said, you know what? Y'all can shoot the movie here, but only if you call it one location. So the idea was to shoot a short film or a short movie doing the entire thing in one location, which was going to be TT's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were like, oh, okay, cool. So we actually took a tour and walked around TT's house, every room, every bathroom, every back area. It's a very big house. And we were actually coming up with ideas per the way the house looked. Like, okay, this room could be used for this or that, or this could be like a club scene, or this, because it's just a beautiful, beautiful house. So as we were coming up with the ideas of how we could use the house, that kind of took us in the direction of what we could actually create if this was the only space we had.
Okay.
And then that turned into
I think that's
the script.
I think that's very smart and creative.
Yeah.
Very.
Like I tell anybody, your creativity is not limited. Because what your space is only limited per your thinking. So I would love to see how that come out.
Yeah.
Can we, before we get into the movie and the idea of it, can we play the trailer?
Oh, please play the trailer.
Okay.
Please play the trailer.
Go to the trailer.
And then they give you a chance to pee-pee.
Yes. And I got more questions too once I see the trailer.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
As you know, I always said if something tragic were to happen to me or your father, I would write a letter. Please come home.
First, I gotta make it up to the bedroom. And that's when you say, your father has
stage 4 prostate cancer.
Still think he's taking it too far.
This is the best prank we've done thus far. Oh, he's fine. He just needed some water. My father has 48 hours to live.
They keep calling my phone.
You didn't protect my sister, and that's a trait my father doesn't have.
Father God, in the name of Jesus.
I'm tired of covering up this family. Our issues.
I need to hear you say that you're proud of me. He never protected me.
Really, Dad? What do I gotta do to gain some respect and loyalty?
Dad, promise me. What happened?
You
brother's supposed to find out.
I am done with you.
Say grace.
So cheesy. It's like, thank you. It's a family prank.
All right.
So, oh my God, guys, how dynamic is that trailer? I got a chance to see it a couple of days ago, and I was like, once again, I'm so happy that people are being innovative and getting past the DMP narrative.
Yes.
In our independent film. So kudos to you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
So-
what is DMP?
Yeah, so
Dick and pussy.
Okay.
You had to ask. And my mom's on here.
She ain't wanting to play with.
My mom.
She ain't wanting to play the birthday
They
girl.
asked me, mommy. And thank you all you guys that's posting in and like saying happy birthday to me. I really appreciate the love. Thank you for saying I'm an inspiration to the whole community, Kelly. I think you went too far. But I appreciate it.
Kelly, you went too fucking far.
So I see your face on the screen, Mr. Sir.
Yes, Coke Horner.
The man.
Coke Horner. COKEHORNER.
Coke Horner.
Yep, like
Horn. You shouldn't have to blow your own horn.
No, I don't do that.
That was some big.
No.
Yeah. No.
So were you? Are
I
you
like
the
her.
leading man in this movie?
I wouldn't say leading.
He
man.
the only man in this motherfucker.
No. Daniel plays my son.
Oh boy.
And we also have Marion.
It's
Marion
quite a
Ham
few.
is in the movie.
Yeah, Marion, cool. I like him in the
Cool guy.
I like the
Great
role.
cast.
Yeah.
Great
Couple of
cast.
guys.
I
Just
was
a
the
couple of
father. I
guys,
played
yeah.
the father in the movie, which when you see the whole movie, you'll understand the importance of every single character. I mean, it was very, very well written. I mean, great script.
That's dope.
Yes.
Yeah. And Coke said that from the first reading. You've been very consistent with that. From the first time we did a read through, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is fire."
It's gonna make some money for sure.
Okay, I love that. Did you? Because 2 weeks ago we had a movie premiere where you were the star of the movie. Did you get a chance to play any roles in this one?
I do have a role in this one. This one was actually my first assistant directing.
Hey, D.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Who was the DP on this one?
Paige.
Okay.
Great job.
Yep.
Okay.
Paige. Yep. Paige Dooley Austin.
So DP means something else besides double penetration. What is it? For those of us in the back now, let's think about it.
Director.
Okay.
In the small, she the one who actually shoot it. Like
Yeah. The coolest thing is that we also worked very hard to have. We wanted an all black woman crew
In every aspect.
in every aspect.
Beyonce.
And we had that.
We had wardrobe, so we had an all black woman crew. So that's going to be dope. Just seeing those credits roll, knowing that seeing all those names coming down in the credits. At
They
the end.
spoiled us too on set.
They spoiled you. Y'all ate good.
We had everything
Oh yeah, I was in
we
charge of
needed.
the food, honey.
Okay, well, did you talk the food? Did you talk about the food?
Yeah, shout out to our caterer G. Yeah, shout out to G. So if you got a VIP ticket, you'll have G's cooking again because G's our caterer.
And was this
And
planned
it was
because
wardrobe, right?
Was this planned because of the
Yeah,
Women's
she did
Month?
wardrobe.
Was this planned to come and drop on Women's Month?
So yes and no. So it wasn't like for sure we're gonna go in March because for sure it's Women's Month. It was like, okay, we probably will need to drop between February and March. So we were like, we could do February and just do, because we're all black women, we are the first all black, all female crew in Detroit. So we were like, oh, okay, maybe we can just do the black aspect of it for February. But it was like, if not, we could still do the women's aspect of it for March. We just knew we wasn't gonna be ready in February.
And this timing is just like perfect.
The timing is better.
Yeah.
And this is actually on a Sunday, right?
It's on a Sunday.
So what time is the premiere?
Sorry, go ahead, Chiquita.
Well, the dinner that is sold out is from
sold
out.
Yes.
That's from 4 to 6. The red carpet starts at 6, and the movie starts at 7.
That's a good time.
All right,
Have you guys? So I take it everybody's seen it straight through from start to finish.
I haven't.
Good.
I didn't
All
want to.
of us have
I didn't want
not.
Everybody hasn't seen it all the way
through.
Have you seen it yet?
I've seen the majority.
Yeah.
So who's responsible for that?
So at this time, that responsibility falls on Deborah Lane Spencer and Jazar Riches. So Jazar was our director and Deb was the writer. So it's just better if
That's
your
dope.
director and your writer are the people that's working directly with your editor.
And who was the producer?
Well, Her Patio Productions.
All of
the
them.
Producers.
Yes.
Collectively.
Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, you can talk. We can talk it now. We
No.
talk about it now.
No.
Why not?
Good.
Because he's
So
irritating.
they're working directly with Paige. Paige was our DP, but also our editor. So
Okay.
they're working directly with her.
So will you guys be experiencing the movie for the first time together with the audience?
I will.
The full effect of it with all the post production,
Yeah.
all the edits, yes.
Because when we saw it wasn't colored yet. When we saw the audio wasn't done yet. So
Okay.
we've seen it, but just not with all the bells and whistles. No.
Right.
Now Deb and Jazar, they've probably seen it 45 times because they've had to go through it to
Right.
piece by piece. But I honestly don't want to see it.
What is the
again.
nervous level? What's the level of nervousness?
I'm excited.
I'm very confident that in this whole production. So it's not really nerve. The nerves aren't really high. It's just the anticipation.
The anticipation.
Yeah.
I'm more nervous about my outfit than the premiere itself.
And what are you wearing?
I don't know.
Okay,
That's why
so
I'm nervous.
that's a problem.
Help me out.
Well, I like the way you
You
and
see,
Shot.
I look like my the screen is messed up. Nobody likes the way I dress.
No. You look amazing.
I know.
You better know.
She's giving us 70s. Do you think? The
So
Prince?
she is
I like
a great fashionista. You were gonna say? Were you gonna say something about wardrobe?
Yeah, your wardrobe, yes.
No, hers.
Okay, so I want to let you know that, now that I'm sitting here, I'm looking at you, and I've seen you in movies because I do watch movies, Detroit movies, and people that's been coming up in Detroit. You, Jazara is my client, so I do her hair. I'm a hairstylist. So I've been following her along, so I saw all the movies, and you and her was in all black on video, and y'all was helping each other
Yes.
dress. So
Yes.
you have fun with your clothes, so And the good thing, I'm glad about this happening because you know what I was saying. I want to get gowns now. I'm at the age I don't have a gown, and so the red carpet events, are people dressing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
People are, especially like the cast and the people.
Because I'm gonna
who
get
take
my
it.
outfit. I'm coming.
Next
time I'm gonna make
won't be out of
sure.
place.
Make sure I'm gonna
you
be
dress up,
VIP
you
next
won't be out
time.
We are dressing to impress.
And I just got my
good.
first tux. I finally bought a tux.
What?
Off the sheen.
No. No.
You try it on?
Hell no. No.
Timu tux.
I've never bought no clothes off of any of that. Not even Amazon.
Sure you haven't.
No, I
You
haven't.
tailored though, right? You get tailored.
I get tailored.
Did you get it tailored?
Yes, I got a tailor
When?
like 3 weeks ago.
Why?
Because
Where you going?
Anywhere.
You don't go nowhere.
You a lie. I just gonna let y'all know because y'all not invited. Listen, welcome to the Rise and Ground Morning Show. Yeah, we open these phone lines at 810-560-0658.
Why would we be married? And this is what marriage is like. Don't sign me up.
It is sometimes.
Hey y'all, 810-560-0658. We got the cast of Say Grace here with us.
Say Grace
in the production
and
company.
are you guys giving away tickets?
No, but what I'm gonna do,
No one's talking to you. How are you gonna answer for them?
Okay.
What tickets you got to give away? Y'all don't have tickets to give away?
I'm about. Oh, you gonna get? Okay, cool. Yeah. I was about to buy one and give it away, but since you're giving it away, go ahead. No.
Yeah, we giving away 3.
Oh, we giving away 3 tickets.
You buy one to give away?
Okay. I'm buying one. We give away 3.
Okay, listen to the surprise.
Okay. What's the surprise?
Listen, you gotta listen, guys.
So we did come prepared to give away 2 tickets to our movie premiere on Sunday. But me and Chiquita, we had a really good conversation, and we wanted to bless the birthday girl.
Don't block your blessings.
Can you join us?
I can join you.
Yes.
Mommy, I need a babysitter.
But Mom, and if she don't have a babysitter, she already saw the movie, so
I didn't see the movie. I seen the trailer when they sent it over to I didn't see the trailer.
So get your dress ready. Because
Get your dress ready.
And I took the 17th also. What we doing afterwards?
Hey, Jada said the date again. The date is
16th.
March 16th.
Yeah,
That's
she
this
said
Sunday.
she took the next day off so she can hang out all night.
Yeah, but St. Patrick.
Jada said what?
She's asking the date again. It's
Date
March
again.
16th.
What up, though, Jada?
The red carpet starts at 6 p.m. and the movie starts at 7 p.m. The dinner is from 4 to 6, but it is sold out.
What is on this dinner?
Well, to
let's
be
make
honest,
people jealous.
we can definitely tell you what's on the menu,
Yes,
but the truth is, before we even said what the menu was, we sold out. People wasn't even trying to be in the room because of the food. Now we are having salmon, lamb chops, broccoli. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. You know what I'm saying? But that's not lamb. You know.
You gotta remember it's an all women production. They gonna bring it.
They're going to Costco's. Listen.
Oh, you wrong.
Don't do us. We had lamb chops on set actually for our rap
I told y'all they took care of us.
We ate good every day.
Every day.
I think I gained a pound.
Shout out to G. And the food was good and seasoned. Because sometimes the food do not be seasoned.
Gino could cook though. Gino could cook.
Was that his food?
No. Not Gino. Not G Daddy.
Oh, yeah,
no.
Okay.
No, it's a different G.
I'm not calling that nigga.
It's a different G.
You just did.
Different G.
No, I'm not calling him.
You're saying it now.
So I'm looking at the cast of the movie, right?
Yes.
And we do have some amazing faces that's really, really familiar to the independent film industry. What was it like having that star-studded cast all together? Because it's a lot of faces I've never seen work together in that way.
Keep talking.
I was.
I think that it was a great experience, but what I love most about our set, which is probably something that Coke was referring to or can attest to, is that it really felt like family. It was family. It wasn't like you're a star, you have these many views on social. No. It was family. It was fun. Like if you go through our videos, it's nothing but laughing, joking, playing, but also getting that work done.
Yeah. Right. And
we
let me
also
tell
don't
you
play.
what else. Everybody helped each other. We did our own hair. We did our own makeup. We did our own wardrobe. And everybody helped across every position. If anybody needed help,
and it was one way that we also was able to, just to throw that out there for other people trying to find ways to save money because you really just want to get this project done. The work has to be done regardless. You just have to figure out, can you potentially do that yourself? So one way that we said, well, our movie is really only written over the course of 2 days. 2 reality days. So it was no point really to get a hairstylist because our hairstyles for the most part stayed the same, unless it was like a flashback or where we had to make some changes.
Candace did our makeup. Candy Coated did our makeup.
No, the makeup. I'm only talking about hair.
I said we did our own, but no, Candy
Coated did the makeup, but we did do our own hair, and that saved money. And we worked in front of the camera and behind the camera, so the entire crew is in the movie, and we also had positions behind scenes.
Wow.
Yeah. So Chiquita was AD. I was the production manager. We all had a job.
So since it was over a 2-day span, I'm sure they didn't need a podcasting because I didn't get a call.
Yeah, we didn't need one.
Okay, but next time.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
told you I'm going.
I ain't mad at you.
Somebody gonna put me in a movie as playing myself.
All you had to do is say you ready.
I always do.
Done deal. I'll put that guy in the movie up there on the wall.
Q.
Yes, sir.
Q.
All right.
But I am so impressed. I remember this is the definition of when we say it's time for people to pull away from certain tables and start their own thing, because you could be in a room with people all the time and converse about what you want to do, and nobody is moving. Everybody is stagnant. And it looks like you guys decided we all going to sit down at this table with a purpose of making something happen, and it's tangible.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, we are officially, I believe, 6 months in as a LLC, and we have met every single Tuesday since the first Tuesday. We have not missed one.
Congratulations.
That's so important. Yeah, I love the fact that. Go ahead.
I know how important it is to stay in task, right? Most people will fall off, right? But staying together for 6 straight months every Tuesday, you better get people to do their podcast on time every week. I'm being honest with you, right? Rita was late yesterday. Listen,
you were saying, you know, you've been holding your pee for too long. I would suggest you go ahead and take that pee time. LaDonna, you were saying
it's just refreshing, especially Black women working together, and that's something that I always admire. And I think that just means a lot that you guys work together like that, and that for a male in front of, he's like it was nothing, you know. And it's like, it's something that can happen. Like, you know, people that give up, like, I don't mess with women, they too funny. Like, work on yourself and attract better. That's the only thing I can say. If you're a person that keep running into negative people and you can't work together, then it's your energy. And so it's just amazing to see. And again, like, I know Jazara, and I love her energy. Just I love peppering on her. Just go to sleep, baby. Let me do this here.
She got great energy. And it's important. Now, we have tough conversations. I'm not going to say that. Well, we have tough conversations because as a board, you know, we have to. And we don't always agree. We do not always agree. I'm quick to say, okay, well, let me just say my piece. Let's put it on record because I'm the production manager / secretary of the board. So I'm taking all.
Y'all got like 4 jobs each.
We do.
Yes. Do we have a call?
Yes, we do. Call you on there.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is.
I know you didn't just because her big head ass on this show. You ain't calling in.
Who is that?
Hey, look. This is Kimani, the light bulb of higher thought. I just want to say.
Hi, Kimani. You called for me because it's my birthday, right?
Happy birthday! You know it's Pisces season out here. You know.
In other words, no.
He didn't. Right. Bypass me.
His best buddy is down there.
Hey, best friend.
What up, best friend?
Kimani just moved out of town.
No,
oh, really? Is that a thing? We just don't say goodbye, huh?
He don't say goodbye.
He didn't say goddbye. He literally packed up silently.
I called him and said, hey, man, let's do something tomorrow. He said, oh, I'll leave tomorrow morning.
It's
like, God damn.
Kimani just moved to Tennessee.
How you doing, Kimani?
Yes,
I'm doing good, man. It was short notice. I had like 3 weeks notice to move, so I didn't really have a lot of goodbye time.
Okay.
But yeah, right. I'll be back at some point. But I did want to say congratulations to all the Say Grace folk. I already know with all that talent and stuff involved, like it's gonna be good. And I saw the trailer. The trailer's fire. Trailer's fire.
Thank you.
But yeah, I got to get back to work. But I just wanted to call and say that because y'all didn't see me in the chat. I was trying to be in the chat, but yeah.
And we did see you in the chat.
We just didn't want to acknowledge you. We didn't want to acknowledge you.
Best friend, I didn't see you.
Over here screaming, best friend. I knew you wasn't talking to me, and then you did this and light bulb. I don't know how I read that. what
That's how I say hi.
Okay.
That's how I say hi.
Well, may the force be with you too.
Shout out to Higher Thought.
Shout out to Higher Thought. Thank you, babe. Call me later for my reading.
Thank you, Key.
I got you.
Oh no, he is a reader though.
No, I'm serious.
Oh yeah, I'm like he got you.
She know who that Negro is.
My bad. I don't know everybody. He know. I just got to meet her today.
He know everybody.
Yeah. All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, y'all.
Bye-bye.
That's a good brother. He one of the people. He actually wrote the TV show we about to start shooting. So,
Am I in said TV show? Because I didn't get my script yet. Like you said it like we're about to start shooting. When? I didn't get no schedule.
No.
Okay. Well, then what the fuck you telling me for? Okay.
So
now is not the time to talk about some shit.
No, listen. So seriously, for all the creators here, how do y'all get?
That's everybody but me.
How do y'all get inspired? Let's start with Brittany.
Inspiration for me can come in many forms, but I would say one would be my life experiences. I think I've been through a lot of things from birth till now. So I actually just finished writing my first feature. It is 102 pages, and it is based on a true story. So a lot of my inspiration definitely comes from my life. Because I've been through so much. Even now, like, I'm not going to get into this part, but the entire patio, all of us are going through a rough time right now. And you'll never be able to tell. The craziest things are happening to us in our personal lives while trying to push in this professional space. It's wild. So we're like, oh my goodness, it's amazing, girl. Please come out here. It's a lot going on, but we are just pushing and making it happen. So inspiration definitely from personal experience.
Yeah, and that I'm happy you say that. Like, bring life into what people hear you say, because people assume that because you're able to accomplish something, everything got to be good, and most people wait until it is good, and that's not proper, because we could be waiting forever. You can be waiting forever. And so I'm happy you said that little piece. So as far as you and your creativity,
I love acting. I do. Acting is like my second favorite thing. I'm a much better writer than I am an actor. To put it into perspective, you can give me a paragraph and I can write a whole movie to it. I've got 5 or 6 of my own movies out on Tubi and Prime right now. And if you look at the body of my work, I think you would notice that majority of my scripts are written around women, strong women. And I think that's one of the reasons my movies are doing so well.
So we will be closing this segment up really shortly, but I would like for you to tell the audience what those other movies are so we can support you in those things.
Absolutely. I have an anti-bullying film for children. It's called Micah and Jane, Bullies Beware. I have a hood movie called Queen of Kings. I have a psychological thriller called Lester. My latest film is called What's Yours Is Mine.
Fire.
I got one more. What's the
Fire.
I forgot the name of the other one. Damn. Well, I've got another one. I'll figure it out.
Who you with? Who else? Yeah, you was in a lot of stuff.
I didn't write that one, but I was in Who You With. I played a
maniac. But if we put his name in the search, right? Would it come up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I love that. Like I do spend my time volunteering, going to schools, and speaking to kids about bullying and gun violence. I will be on the tour starting tomorrow.
Really?
So
what district?
Detroit, DPS.
I was DPS school teacher for 27 years.
Really?
Wow.
So I love the fact like you did the bullying thing, and I would like to get that information again so I could tell the kids just an avenue or something that I need them to watch, just to help them out throughout the day. Because once we leave, you still be needing that extra encouragement, you know. And I always like to give those tools. And for you, Miss Lady, during your
okay, so inspiration for me, not only does it, come from like personal experience, but it also comes from experience from other people as well. So I have yet to finish a full script of mine, but I have started several. And I take other people's experience and I use that as well. And like when I'm acting, to help me get into character, I channel, sometimes depending on what the character is, I would channel personal experiences, or I would channel experiences that somebody that I know is going through. I would put myself in their shoes. So I do that with acting and also with writing.
Wow. Yeah. You two on camera too? You might as well.
I'm not Miles.
No shit.
You got to be ready. You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. You just be ready. Well, I'm Rhea. I am not a creative like that. I do have a podcast on Mondays called Raw But Real, one word. YouTube, subscribe.
Absolutely.
But inspiration, I want to go into some films you've been in. I want you to say what you've been in.
Oh, I've been in quite a few.
Yes.
So I was in Don't Look Back. Of course, I was in Say Grace. I was in recently Blind Trust, which is coming out. That was my first lead role.
Yes.
I was in I Declare War. Perfect Murder, The Affair.
I knew she looked familiar. I didn't remember all of the movies.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. It's Detroit for me. It's, you know, everybody that's big and all, you started somewhere. So you are inspiration to other people. Keep going. That's what I got to say. You're inspiration to me.
And I was like, it's Detroit for me. So when I think about this one need a shirt that say it's Detroit for me, because this is my big cousin. She's all things Detroit. And also a creator. You know what I mean? It's not film, but I want you to tell the people about.
I would love to be in though. No,
hey, say less. We got you.
Like, you so pretty.
I appreciate you.
No, really.
He like,
we about to get it done.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I take it all. What I was gonna ask you though, like, okay. So being an actor, I know y'all have to get into characters. What do you do to get out? Like, you know. Because that's a lot. I don't think a lot of people understand about acting. Even though I'm not, I love movies and they have to embody the energy of a person. So you also have to, remember Joker? They said the guy that played Joker, like, the roles could get you, you know.
Well, that's because he was a method actor. All actors are not method actors.
Okay, could you explain?
When a method actor, particular actors go so deep into it, they have to go off to the corner somewhere and get their minds locked in. Me, I'm a chameleon. I can act like a killer right now, turn around and start laughing and joking with her. The hardest role I ever played was in Kiva's movie, Connected Through Blood, where I had to rape her. And that, I did not like it. It took me 45 minutes to just get into it. And I asked her, why would you choose me to be a rapist? She said, because I trust you on a professional level. And that really meant a lot to me. And so that's what made me do it.
Yes.
And Kamal was my director on that one, and we worked together very well. So just to let you know, getting into that, not easy.
That's not your favorite.
Nah, but the love scenes, I only had a few. People think, oh man, why you ain't get excited with that girl? I said, no, bro, it's business. I don't even think that way when I'm on set, because you got 45 people in a room with you, everybody, the lights, the cameras.
It's not as intimate as it appears.
There are a lot of guys that come up to me on the street and say, hey man, dude, put me in a movie, I want a love scene. Well, you don't want to do doing this for the wrong thing. The answer is no, that's a negative. That is a never for you.
Never.
You're a liability. I'm sorry,
liability.
bro.
It's a never for
you. And character means a lot.
This is a business.
But who's great at helping you get prepped for that and to bring you out is Deborah Lane.
Oh yeah, she's the best.
Okay, that's the classes that I would need to take.
Best director.
She right here. I'm gonna be following you because you said happy birthday to me, Miss Deborah.
Deborah is amazing.
I met Deborah one time. She probably don't remember. I met her at Dennis Studio. But Deborah, I just told her on the feed, you are a beauty and a beast. I absolutely love her.
She's phenomenal.
So one of the things that
she's on the wall.
We're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that you guys tell people where you can follow. Where you can be followed. I am also extending my invitation for you guys to come back one day on stream once we get the premiere going and everything, and you guys are ready to start streaming. We can talk about the movie some more and other things that you guys have going on, because the way y'all moving, y'all probably have 3 movies done by May.
I'm working on another one right now. I'm working on my vampire movie. We shoot Friday.
See, you think outside the box. This is what I like.
When I tell you this one right here, and it's 85% women, and they kill it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I just happen to have been a vampire for Halloween.
You do look like you bite people. I like you.
So go ahead.
You can follow us on Instagram at Her Patio Productions. We also have a Her Patio Films page, so that way that page is all about our films, and the other one is just about us as a whole. You can also follow us at Her Patio Productions on Facebook. Yeah, we got our Facebook. We were like, we need to really get this done, but we didn't really have the time. The Ebony Tate, shout out to her, she stepped up and was like, I'm about to just do the Facebook. I got it. And in 1 second, we looked up and had 1,000 followers. Like, okay, let's go.
Ebony said it, so I gotta say it too. Like, Tate got clout. She got clout.
She got clout. Shout out to Ebony Tate.
Right.
Be like
come
her
on my show. I'll be DMing you and stuff, and you don't respond.
She's actually out of town right now.
Sure. I didn't DM her this week.
Okay.
It was when she was in town.
When she could have responded but did not.
She's wild right here.
Look, they riding up for each other.
That's why I can't be in a group full of 7 women. She's still holding 10 toes down like she's out of town.
She is.
Don't take it personally.
She in Texas shooting 2 films. She got 1 film.
She'll try to get with you after the premiere.
Right after.
She played my wife in Perfect Murder.
Yeah.
She did.
My cheating wife.
Your cheating wife.
Well,
you was wrong in Perfect Murder, so don't get me started.
She shot me.
So on my show, I do a Tubi pick of the week every week. I do a Tubi pick of the week on my podcast, and I got a lot. It'd be so many.
It's a lot.
I got a few for you. I'm
definitely send. I'm so serious.
You gotta check out what's yours is mine.
I already have.
She shouted you out. She was crazy when you said that.
She did.
Because I'm like, you had restriction. Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't finished watching it because I had to come here.
What'd you see the end?
But the end, I haven't got to the end yet, so don't tell me. But you had restraint. I'll say that much.
Yes.
That little thought. Y'all gotta watch that one.
I gotta watch that tonight.
That thing is fire.
It make you want to slap somebody.
Because what what's yours is mine is she really believe what's yours is mine.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying.
So you are Coke Horner.
Like Horner, but Horner. Horner. Nothing special. Just COKEHORNER on all platforms.
Oh.
No underscore, no nothing. Just Coke Horner. The black guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it.
I was trying real hard. I already know. I know. Too easy.
Mandingo used to call me Oak Tree.
Oh.
And Miss
Jungle
Lady.
Love. All right.
That part.
But we already know where to find you at banana.
Yes.
See the banana. Okay, you guys, I love you guys so much. Miss Deborah Lang, Spencer said, follow her Patio Productions on all platforms. Just go to a platform, follow her Patio Productions, find out who's running it, and follow those two.
Yes, and that's
how we build a community.
I am so sorry. I lied and said I wasn't a creative. I'm sitting here with my own shirt on, and ain't even.
No, it's okay. We'll bring it back for
it's
the
hard to
second
talk
half.
about yourself.
We'll bring it back for the second half.
Thank you.
Before we go out, Shani, can you throw the trailer on so we can do a switch up? All right, thank you guys. We're gonna turn it.
Happy birthday, Yes, her Patio Production. That's dope. We gotta celebrate each other.
As you know, I always said if something tragic were to happen to me or your father, I would write a letter. Please come home.
First, I gotta make it up to the bedroom. And that's when you say, your father has
Stage 4 prostate cancer.
Still think he's taking it too far.
This is the best prank we've done thus far. Oh, he's fine. He just needed some water. My father has 48 hours to live.
They keep calling my phone.
You didn't protect my sister, and that's a trait my father doesn't have.
Father God, in the name of Jesus.
I'm tired of covering up this family. Our issues.
I need to hear you say that you're proud of me. He never protected me.
Really, Dad? What do I gotta do to gain some respect and loyalty?
Dad, promise me. What happened?
You were never supposed to find out. I am done with you.
Say grace.
You're so cheesy.
Daddy, I have no idea what you're talking about.
His love supersedes mine?
You've been reading my journal? Daddy, that's my private stuff. That's not fair.
Ain't nothing private in this house. You don't pay for nothing, so you don't pay for nothing to be private.
Daddy, I love you. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me, but he does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. No, he's not a millionaire, and yes, he has a past, but he loves me honestly, and that's all I ask. He doesn't have a mansion or a house on a hill, but when he tells me he loves me, I know that it is real. Daddy, I love him. Oh yeah. Mama, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me. I know that you love me. He does too. He does too. Yeah. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. I do. Yeah. Yes, he's got children, if that's a big concern, but he's a good provider, and yes, he is stern. I know that you want me to have the best in life, but if I can't be with him, then my life ain't right. Oh, I love him. Oh, love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. Oh, yeah. I know that you love me. Oh, I know. He does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. I know that you think you know what's best for me. But maybe God has sent this man to me. I'm God's great design, and I will be just fine. So please have faith in me. I love him.
Oh, so this him?
Mama, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me. He does too. He does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. Daddy, I love him. I love him. Mama, I love him. I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. More than you. I know that you love me. But he does too. Oh yeah. So Daddy, please accept him as I do.
Daddy, even though I love him, I love you too.
I love you too, baby.
This ain't no patio production. They ain't in here listening at all. This is the reason why we sit down, ladies. We're about to come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Sit down. I used to be a blonde too. Like, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second half of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I am your host, Lake Butler, and I am here with the amazing new cast of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. But before we get started, we go pop. Oh, shoot. I love that sound. But we gonna get right into what we got going on. We have the amazing Ari Lane. Ari Lane. Correct me. What's a smile? That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Miss Ari Lane.
Hi, how are you?
Ari, you have fans in here. I just want to say, because people like, second half, please. Hello, second half. You late? So, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you? How's everyone?
How's everyone doing?
Great.
They tipsy. No, everybody's doing great. So, right here to the right of me, we have Miss Cam. And Cam
what
is
up,
another
though, y'all?
She is a cast member of the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
I am.
So tell us a little bit, because you facilitated our meeting today, correct?
Oh, wow. I was ripping and running, but I had to get it together. Tuesday, hey y'all, how y'all doing? We have here Ari Lane. She is a writer, an actor, a poet, a counselor, personally mine, and she does such phenomenal things. I mean, gosh, I could go on and on. She has a nonprofit organization with her family called Dream Tech, so they're doing big things over there for kids with special needs.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
And you a special person.
Yes, and also she is our current reigning champion of the Motor City.
So I am 2023 because we do have a new champion. 2023 Motown Mic competition.
Motown
Mic Big Girl Artist of the Year.
Okay, so let's start with that.
Yes.
Motown Mic.
Yes.
Champion.
Yes.
What is that? Because I haven't heard of it. So
awesome. So Motown Mic is actually put on by Motown Museum. And they have a spoken word competition. It is to pay homage to the Black Forum label, which was put together for artists to speak truth during the civil rights movement and things like that. And so carrying that on with spoken word. And every year they have the Motown Mic spoken word competition. The current winner who just won is urban legend Obasaki. I am your 2023 winner.
Whoop, whoop.
I've won.
We love all winners.
I've won first, second, and third in the whole competition consecutively. So I was really proud of that. But 2023, we took home the dub, and so we're really happy. But they do it every year. It's a great event. Just to continue to keep poetry and spoken word alive and well.
I think you in a room. I know for sure that me and Cuz can agree. You in a room with somebody. We still trying to figure out what's the information. What day? What they going there? When's the semifinals? What do they do? Is this a whole few day thing? Because I want to be there and support because. We spoke about this in the first segment. Sometimes we get caught up in doing things to just going to bars and partying. Yeah. But this city is so culturally filled that we should be supporting more things like this. You can hear about what's going on Old School Sunday at this club, but you hardly ever hear about something that's going to feed your soul. So talk about feeding my soul. I'm spoiled. I'm only child and I'm a Pisces, so it's all but am I allowed to ask you to perform a piece? Is it too early? It's
not too early. It's never too early.
I love that for me and all of us.
So let me get the correct spelling. I want to tag you on here.
So correct spelling for my name is ARRIE LANE.
And I love Ari because she stays in her lane.
And I do.
But I can't say that because she got a whole lot of lanes. She is simply
and they
phenomenal.
all mine.
Hey,
you know,
love that.
They all yours.
Love it. I love bold women that are just strong in who they are.
Yes,
because we don't say it enough.
We do not.
We dim our light. That's a whole nother topic.
No, you're absolutely right. We do dim our lights a lot of times. And that's the thing that I love about Ari. She is so humble. When I say humility is her middle name, and I'm not just saying that because she's my sister girl, but she just really is humble. She does stay in her lane. She's very demure.
That's right.
But not in the everybody that's a thing to say. But she really is demure. She has a gentle, quiet spirit. But she is so strong. Don't play with her because she beast. So I just love her so much. But Ari, what piece do you think you want to perform for us right now?
Let's see. I got some gum in my mouth. Let me.
Girl, that's part of our culture. Pop it.
I got it.
But while she getting the gum together, the beautiful thing about it is having somebody or having a support system where she can shine. And and that's the thing. We should. Again, dimming our light is something that we all do, and it's just women. We put ourselves in the back. I'm not a mother, but I know, I'm not a wife, but I know that people that have a lot of different roles. That's what we do. But you do need a support system that'll let you shine instead of you having to dim your light. So that's probably why Ari is who she is, because of her circle.
Absolutely. I'm so thankful and so grateful for my circle, because having a strong circle, people like Cam and just so many amazing people around you, it definitely keeps you going, for sure. And sometimes you need that friend that's gonna be like, girl, you too humble, you too modest, you too. It's okay to stand and as a woman, like you said, sometimes we unintentionally dim our light. And it's okay to shine. It's okay to shine and speak your truth. So I guess the poem, I guess that leads me to the piece I'm gonna do then. And this piece is entitled Speak. My brain went blank real fast. Okay. Do you know how it feels to sit in a room filled with greatness and wonder if you deserve to be there? But knowing you deserve to be there, to play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with feeling worthy and knowing how worthy you are. Forced to swallow that imposter of a syndrome, to posture up in rooms that seem to swallow you whole. Do you know how many stars make up the galaxy? The Milky Way is said to hold over 100 million stars. So, in the universe, said to hold over 100 billion galaxies, I remind myself of the possibility of my twinkle. That I too can dance in the night sky, and if I could see it as improbable, then how can I not see it as possible? So I audacity my way into rooms, become my insecurities' doppelganger, and I speak anyways. I say, hi, I'm Ari Lane. I become back braced to my own self-worth. I stand tall. I stare rejection's possibilities in the eyes until its barrel tunnels me into a new point of view, where I become locked finger behind my own destiny's trigger. Shaky hand of nerves is steadied by opposing hands. Do it anyways. Bang. No, I become the Big Bang. I create my own galaxy of possibilities. I realize this. It's not a room. It's a universe. Filled with galaxies started by the gravity of self and combustion of all the stuff that didn't matter to create their own possibilities. Y'all, I'm beginning to think I do belong here. After all, the sun isn't the only star capable of shining. In fact, most stars are bigger, have their own planets, and I bet based on proximity, they could be a little intimidating. So I speak anyways. I twinkle in a universe I have yet to explore. I study the galaxies that fascinate me most, and I keep twinkling, and I keep speaking. Did you know that the Earth's closest star seen by the visible eye is 270,000 times the distance of that between the Earth and the sun? See, I learned that we see the stars and planets as they were minutes, even hours ago, that when we see the sun, we're seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. But back to that star. Every time we see it, we're seeing it as it was 4 years ago. Even at the speed of light that travels through time, so I speak to my past self. From my future mindset, from all that I can be, and I say, if you could see the galaxy you are, the uncertainty of this universe wouldn't matter so much. So head up, shoulders back, stand tall. Even if you don't feel worthy, you are into this room and speak into this universe and create your own galaxy. New ones are discovered every day. So I show up and I speak anyways. Thank y'all.
Girl, she got me over here crying. I'm crying for everybody because I don't have no makeup on. You see this, honey? I'm over it. Girl,
baby.
That piece speaks to all of us. Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm a little selfish. I thought she was just talking to me.
It's your birthday. You can own that. But that was beautiful. That was absolutely.
I'm a thug. What I'm crying?
It is okay, girl.
I think the pollen, you know.
It's an allergy. Who's cutting onions?
Allergy. So Miss Lane, Miss Lane.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, girl. Get in that room and speak.
So I am truly in awe and amazement of what you just gave us and the gift that you gave to the world right then and there. Yeah. I'm about to screen record just this spot. I think I found out the words that I need to hear every morning.
Oh my God, girl. But Ari does have a YouTube channel, and have you downloaded this piece on there yet?
I want to say yes.
Okay.
I want to say yes.
Well, I'm going to implore you that if you have not, you need to do it because sis just spoke life into you. You need to do it so we can listen to that every morning and insert our names that we are that star that is shining.
Yes.
That combustion.
Yes.
That bloom, bloom, blam.
Absolutely.
That here I am because, girl, I mean, every time I hear you, I love just to hear Ari speak because she speaks her truth. She speaks the truth, and she's open, and it's such a vulnerable place to be in. Yes. So I just want to ask you, how do you allow yourself to be so vulnerable? And because it's a scary place to be vulnerable and have to share yourself with other people. Because, you know, people be peopling. So how do you get to that space where you can be as beautifully vulnerable as you are and share your heart with us and that piece of you?
One day at a time. I wasn't always I was always more vulnerable with people who were close to me, but also understanding, I've always had an understanding that, like, we connect to each other through our lived experiences, right? Like we overcome through the power of our testimony. And so I've learned it's okay to be human. And to give myself the grace to be human. And I think that allows us, when you connect to people's humanity, it makes it a little easier. It doesn't make it always easy. It is very scary. Vulnerability is a very scary thing, and I definitely it's a daily job that you work towards, and it's so layered, and so I just trust the process of it. How uncomfortable it makes me. I don't run from the discomfort. Yes. I just lean into it. I'd be like, oh, this is very uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do it.
Right. Yeah. So when did you find your passion?
So I would just say I've always loved performing arts and things like that. I've always done it. My grandmother introduced me to poetry when I was really young. Okay. So shout out to Christine Lane, may she rest
in heaven.
But it wasn't until recently, 2018, I want to say, everything kind of came full circle. I always did theater, always did choir, drama, all those things.
She can sing too.
And and so I had a situation I was dealing with, and it turned into a spoken word piece, which turned into a visual. And Cameron was a part of that. It is Untitled. It's a mental health awareness piece. Suicide awareness, mental health awareness is take care of your mental health is so important. Talk to somebody. And a friend invited me to a birthday party. It was a birthday party, and it was an open mic birthday party. And I was like, I'm going to write something. And then I was opened up to this world that I didn't even know what existed. I've always written. I've always loved to share, but I didn't know how deep the rabbit hole went. And I just walked into it. Every door, as the doors open, I just said, okay, I'm just going to walk through. This looks like the door I'm supposed to walk through. I'm just going to go. And I just keep falling more and more in love with the journey so far.
Are you from Detroit?
I am, born and raised.
What school?
Yeah.
I graduated from Henry Ford High School.
Okay.
Trojan.
I didn't say what year.
Okay.
Can I ask what year?
07.
I was going to say it was.
She like, I am not ashamed.
It was this century. That's what it is. It was this century. This 1900 and what?
Right. I was born. 1994 is when I graduated.
I was 1990 with Chubb Rock in the scene in a pocket full of green.
Wow. So stop. We are like, what is this? The
Detroit Echo and Sharp Pens. We are having a 313 slam because Thursday is 313 day.
Yes,
it is.
Yes, and a poetry slam, for those that don't know, is a competition. It's a poetry competition, and we will be giving away $313 worth of prizes for first, second, and third. We have a 3-minute, 1-minute, 3-minute round just to kind of pay homage. This is my team, Detroit Echo. We are a slam team. We are going to be representing Detroit on a national scale this summer. So this is one of our fundraisers that we are doing this week to help raise funds because it costs money to travel, you know. Yes. But we want to put on for the city, and what better way to put on for the city than on 313 day?
Hey, where is it again?
What's up?
It is going to be at the Enigma Hub, which is at 7406 Grand River Avenue in Detroit, Michigan. It's about it's west, but like near Midtown-ish, so not too far from the Midtown area.
Okay. That's not too far from Motor City.
No, not too far at all.
Not too far.
I think it's one of those places I'll be riding down and be like, why is all those people over there and I don't know that I should be over there?
So how far is it from the TV lounge?
On the other side.
It's on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Where is TV Lounge again?
TV Lounge is across from Motor City.
Right. So it's not far from Livernois.
Okay.
It's about 5 minutes from Motown Museum. So just to give you a price.
So like the Boulevard and Grand River.
Yeah.
And if I was coming from the Boulevard, is it on the right hand side?
It is. If you're coming from the Boulevard, it's on the left hand side.
So it's like the coffee Well, I don't know. It
But
was
guess
in
what?
I was like, that's a coffee
We'll get
house.
the name of
What
it.
is the
But
name
it
of
would be
it?
a lot of Caucasianos coming out that building.
But you know what though? We have a beautiful thing called Google and Waze.
Yes, we do.
And so therefore we're gonna program it in there. We're gonna
But you know
figure
what?
out where it is.
The reason why I'm trying to figure out the areas because I am a Detroiter to heart. Midtown, downtown, New Center, that is my traveling grace. So when you said Grand River,
She like,
I was
where
like,
at?
8 Mile, I ain't coming there. I'll go to
She like,
Farmington.
where
I don't
at?
go.
Nah,
I don't
we
be
in the city.
So as soon as she was like, kind of
But
like.
Illinois is throwing me off because I don't know where they
So,
cross.
and I could be
Yeah, me too.
Warren.
and I'm directionally challenged, y'all.
Is it kind of like
That's why I'm like,
No,
just
it's like
Google.
about 94.
Just Google.
But
No.
the area on the
Because I
map
grew
is
up
actually
off of
called the
Illinois,
Creative
that's why I'm
Corridor. So
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm
it's
like,
a lot of businesses coming up in there. And shout out to Sharp Pens who we're partnering with. They are at the Enigma Hub, and they are doing some really great things, nonprofit for the community.
Is it by bakers at all?
No.
No.
Okay, we have no clue where
It's
you
not
at.
by Baker.
Well, when she threw us off with
That's
the
8
liver
Mile
noise, that's what it
Lane.
was.
It is.
I'm not the one.
94,
Thank you.
94, Warren, Illinois, the Boulevard and Grand River Cross. There's a
Yeah.
big church right there on the corner
Yeah,
there.
we know that. And
So if you go down Grand River going
Northwestern.
towards
I
Motor
see it
City, you'll see it on your left hand
and
side.
I work in Motor
you,
City.
Kat.
So I'm trying to.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna figure this out. But anyway, so you have a travel troupe that you guys are going to be traveling all across the United States, representing the D. That is so powerful.
It is.
Because I have never heard of anybody, a group of people,
And you know,
representing Detroit.
we're bringing it back to, we're bringing that back at a time there used to be, and so we wanted to bring that back to Detroit poetry, and we have some amazing people on the team to do that. We have a poet by the name of Remedy. We have P the Poet, who also peddles vegan pastries. Yes. RJMC, Aaliyah, and Sin, who is they are our new family members, and we love them. Each year we have a slam. We're 2 years old, y'all. But we wanted to bring that back to the city.
I love toddlers. That's what's
so yeah.
So outside of this being, because this is Thursday, where do I go to listen to poetry? Like, where are you guys performing?
Oh, we everywhere. So where you can go. So today we will be at Art in the Fly Space, which will be at the Detroit Shipping Co. And that's hosted by Azizi Jasper.
Tonight.
I know Azizi. Shout out to Azizi.
Okay. You said tonight?
Dope Human.
Yeah.
Yes, that's this
tonight,
evening.
y'all.
And tomorrow we will be at Poetry in the Park, which happens every Wednesday, and that is in Highland Park off of Woodward. Yeah.
I feel like
So are y'all really in the park?
No, we in Highland Park.
Girl,
the weather gonna be nice.
I was this moment old to be like, I'm waiting until May to go out there, because why are they doing
that's so
poetry in
funny.
the park? And it's January. Like, I am not about that life.
I have a quick question. What is the event that you're doing on the flyer that you have with One Single Rose?
Yes. So I am one of the resident poets with the Matrix Theater Company, and so we're really excited to be working with. I'm working with One Single Rose. We did a workshop last month, which went really well, and this month it is National Women's Month.
Yes, it is.
And we will be doing an open mic. I'll be the featured artist. So if you want to hear me, you're like, what poems you got in your bag, girl? I will be there Sunday. And that is from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Matrix Theater Company. So I'm really looking forward to it. I love One Single Rose. She's a mentor of mine that I just
She's phenomenal.
adore.
Yes.
So much.
And so that is this
That's
Sunday.
Yes.
The Matrix is where?
Ooh, child.
Okay, we'll look it up.
Okay.
It's
east.
Okay, because people just be needing to put in their head to plan their day, what areas they may be traveling
Absolutely.
to. But I'm sure that you guys got to follow him, because I know the first time that I heard One Single Rose perform, I was too in awe, just the way I was in awe with listening to you today.
Yeah.
It was such a great gift. Is it possible to get another one?
Sure.
And I know people be like, But I'm serious. Like,
we got a lot going on Sunday.
And while you're thinking about that, when will you be putting on another what do you call those things? A writing class. You give writing classes. You know,
I do.
What do you call them?
A workshop.
A workshop.
Let me say this real quick. Those that are listening, in the comments, Kong G put in the poetry slam, put the information in the comments. So make sure you're looking at that to see where it's at.
Okay.
Shout out to Kong.
Shout out to Kong. He's not on my feed. That's weird. That's crazy.
Fantastic.
And then
it's a little delay sometimes.
Let's see. Poems.
When's your next
workshop. So my next workshop will be next month. I'm settling on the date, but it will be next month. If you follow me, it will be posted there. And it will be next month because next month is National Poetry Month, and it's only right that
well, we might have to have one again, and maybe you can bring your friends.
Yes.
Your 313 people. Yes.
Well, can I say? You know what? I want to say I'm so happy that poetry is coming back. I do. When I try to support Azizi, I went a couple of times. We can, the shipping company around the block from me, they got good food too. So y'all can come get you some food, get you a nice drink, and come upstairs. They're located at the top, right, in the corner of the. But I used to go to poetry places. I used to live in Harlem, and I didn't go to church. But one day I went and I just listened to poetry, and it was like church. People just got up and they started pouring their heart out. Like it wasn't sad, it was just life experiences, going through death or experiencing different experiences. So it's a spiritual, and like my cousin was saying, soul stuff to do. So
like testimonials.
Yeah, testimonials and making you feel like I'm not the only one. Yeah. You don't feel alone, and it's really testimonial.
And also people, we fail to realize that every time we open up our mouths to speak, it's a prayer, because our words have power. And I think that because of, like we were saying earlier, with the vulnerability and you pouring out your heart, all of that is so spiritual, and we just we need that. We need to be spiritually fed, and everything don't need to be wrapped up in we love Jesus. Hallelujah. But everything doesn't need to be wrapped up so harshly put with the you're gonna and hey, hallelujah. Sometimes you need somebody to say, hey sis, this is what's happening. I feel like this too.
That's more tangible.
I feel like this too. I'm hurting
too. Just like that. That piece you just spoke to me, to where the tears. I always say tears are liquid prayers. So that how it resonated. Just speak. Yeah, I definitely want another piece.
Yeah, I do. Like, I can't have it. It's my birthday. You can't deny me.
I've already followed you on YouTube. Go to our YouTube page. I put it in the comments, guys.
Do you have a birthday piece?
I need any piece.
Yes, he's a birthday girl.
I don't have a birthday piece.
That'll be next time.
Like, let me say this: you deserve every ounce, an inch of flowers.
I take mental health.
I want you to know
I just want to hear her words.
Yes, you deserve every inch of it.
Flowers. Okay, so
whatever you want to say.
Since we were talking about 313 Day, I do have a Detroit piece.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Yes, because we got the Detroit girl right here.
Yes. Period.
Pooh.
And I feel like that'll get y'all different energy from me because, I'm this, but I'm very much Detroit girl, In my city, we play the game and we'll outgame you every time. See, adaptive learners live in my city. Willing to take a chance against the odds or grit in my city. A boss up in buffs, meaning we square up when it's tough. Look good when we do it while getting to the bag. We be all gritty and we own it. Quick to roll our sleeves up. They watch us get it out the mud, then hate us when we do it. See, the problem is y'all like to come and complain about stuff that go down in my city, but we ain't ever seen y'all putting foot to ground in my city yet somehow. Word around town is always my city. Like y'all forgot who put the groove in the sound. Like our berries ain't the sweetest. Like we ain't all supreme and temptation. What I'm saying is berry made a juice so sweet the whole world could taste it. We got berry big bad roots in my city. These branches bear a different kind of fruit in my city. I'm talking grassroots in my city. Don't act like the road to greatness ain't through my city. Oh, you watched 8 Mile. Now somehow you know my city, but ain't ever seen the underground. Just want to bury us, but you can't bury what comes from the dirt. Like, ain't we all lions and tigers with an active piston, the engine, always running in my city? Like, ain't we Big Three? Bill, Ford, tough, act like you know the motor is my city. Drive been in us. Even when running bankrupt, spirit be rich. In my city, we been superior. And they all want a sip of my city, and it's a little eerie. Because nobody showed up when we were down but us, yet somehow want to ride on the way up. Whole lot of strange faces starting to show up around my city like they all hip with no hop. Heard they like the kid but can't rock with this kind of reverb, yet everybody wants a sample. All want to be in the joint when a thumb grip in our house dancing off beat to our music back up off me is more than a song. It's a movement, literally. When we said watch my feet, we didn't mean step on them. But we seen your type before. Lying for gain. Did you tell them how they brought up the blocks in my city? Did nothing but let them rot in my city, called it a wasteland and put a new price stamp on my city. Did you mention the small businesses forced out that literally carried my city? Of course not. You just want to be cool. Now you chilling all on the block in my city, and it would be fine. But at least respect of the people, culture, and what we stand for. Respect is the bare minimum. Where I'm from, we be a melting pot, blooming from the same soil. A sunset over Windsor horizons to the underground. Railroaded, but still rolling. It ain't perfect, but it's a whole lot of love and resilience where I'm from, placed in the palm of a mitten. Yeah, it gets so cold in my city, but we're actually quite warm where I'm from. So I enter each space head high, speaking old English D, and what up those cloaked in spirit, community in my right, divinity on my left. I quote my boy Mike Phelps. Y'all keep saying we coming back, but I'm like, chick, we never left.
Woo! Baby! I want to shout. You better say it. Yeah. No, I need that on. I just need to play that on. I think that's just a piece to play.
I think that this has been the best birthday gift that we have given her. Is yours. My baby is over here speechless. It's never at a loss of words.
God has a way. The universe has a way of bringing things that you need to hear. So, like, I stay at 6 and 75, and I bought there, I built there, I rehabbed there, and I'm working on buying land there. And not saying there's a problem that people are buying up the land that doesn't look like me, but I notice you and I see you. And people always be like, well, why do you stay in Detroit? And I'm like, I am Detroit. Right. The closest thing to Detroit is Ghana in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I damn sure ain't going to Atlanta or Texas. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay right here. I build here.
Yeah.
And that was everything for me. I went to school here. I work here. I raised my son here. I am Detroit.
Yes.
And those of you who are understand what those words feel like.
Yeah.
And I had a family business that was put out of business. Like she hit
first family business in our family. Candy shop, record shop. I was like so proud to go to my cousins.
Yeah. So
did you jip when she said move my feet over there? I was like, did it just happen? Did it make me? I was like,
I respect that. People that live outside of the city, like I went to Oak Park. I don't say Detroit all day, but I have respect for Detroit.
Right. Yeah.
It's a difference where people.
And she wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I know. It didn't resonate. It didn't resonate the same. But I felt it all in my jaw. So, but that's important to say because a lot of people like to ride on the clout of Detroit. But like when the Lions was playing, we didn't care about that. It was all everybody. Clinton's house, it's all.
But you from the D
Detroit.
when we doing
from the D when you're doing something good.
Yeah.
That is what it is. But the support is good. But when it's, I respect what you're saying. Like you been here.
It is more powerful than just me being an African American woman. I'm totally referring to other races.
Yeah.
The underlining tone of what that poem was like to me was when I moved back here from college, I was in what was called the Cass Corridors, which is now Midtown, and we can walk the streets because our Caucasianos are comfortable there.
Hello.
And they wasn't comfortable there in 2021 when I came home. And the Caucasianos thought that I would be when I worked for a Newport cigarette company. So they put me right in the middle and put my life on the line and thought they was going to scare me away. And I'm like, even though these people look like me, I am scared. But I ain't going to tell you.
I ain't going to let you know that. It's the hack.
But to see the growth, and I love the growth. I work in Midtown. So when you see the growth, it's something special. But like you said, it's clout chasing now.
Yeah.
Because when you go other places and you tell people you from Detroit, that's all you really need. You don't need a pistol.
And I don't go somewhere and say I'm from. I don't say I'm from Oak Park. I say I'm from Detroit.
Right.
I grew up. I was 10 years old when we moved to Oak Park. So I mean, I went middle school, high school through Oak Park. But yeah, I grew up on Livernois and Davidson. That's where I was at.
That's where my mom lives now. I grew up.
I'm more than. I don't always just say I'm from the city.
Yeah.
So I can respect people that are from the city. I understand.
But
the ownership of it.
But
I respect the ownership of it.
And the poem, it's more so directed to sometimes the misinformation of Detroit. Traveling, you learn there's a perception of Detroit, but then also it's catered to not our Oak Park. We got family, right? We got the outskirts. We know right. Oak Park.
Oak Park, Detroit.
Listen,
right.
But it's more so the people that like to. It wasn't really done again.
Yes,
more.
I got you.
I had a conversation with my Uber driver recently, and it was uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, but it was just weird. They didn't look like me, and they were like, yeah, how do you feel about downtown? Isn't it just great? Isn't it just beautiful? I was like, I mean, it's cool. I like it. I like some of the changes, but I also acknowledge the businesses that are no longer able to be there anymore because the businesses that they're putting in can't, and the businesses they're putting in are not for the community. They don't feed into the community. So while yes, it looks good, it's a double-edged sword. It's like, yeah, they spent all this money, but they spent that money not for the people who live here.
Yeah, absolutely. The sad part is you know, when people plan for a city, they do things 15, 20 years out. And so what happened is, I remember 15 years ago, well, everybody would be doing Midtown, all that, but we were not the ones to get the grants. We were not the ones to get the information in order to get the property. What they did, and we all see it now, is regentrification. Now you see, my mother has been in her house 50 years. Half of her block is white. And that's nothing wrong with, you know, our white brothers and sisters, but it's just like, it was a setup.
It's a chess move.
It's always a setup.
It's a chess move.
But I'm not gonna lie, I love to see it. You know what I mean? And
it's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword because I'm a single mom and I could go anywhere and take my son. So we can enjoy football and basketball games. We can go to the island because, like, I work at the museum on the island. They was like, you didn't know this museum was here? I was like, no, but I'm sure I popped my ass past it a couple of times. It's a museum, pop it ass, like on the strip. So to go to the island and see people flying kites and kayaking, I'm like, damn, my bad ass gonna kayak this summer.
But we have to. At the end of the day, though, we have to have a mixture in order for everything to be built back up, because when it's only brown people, they don't put money into it. But now that there's a nice mixture, and I just love the way the culture is. Downtown is beautiful. I had a girlfriend call me from Florida. She's never been. She was like, we were going to go to a spa in Atlanta. She was like, girl, I was looking, I want to come to Detroit. And I said, come on. I said, you can come stay at the crib, because why not? Our city is back on the map, but for those of us that are here, it was always on the map.
Yes.
Because when you go to Atlanta, all you see is Detroit. They still our culture everywhere they go is D. You try to, remix it, but it's the D.
So we had a topic today, and the topic has said, putting up on the board. How does
The second one was
life
probably
experience inspires?
I thought that was the first half.
It was for the whole.
It was
for the
Oh,
whole.
okay.
So we are asking you, and how does your life experience affect your body of works?
That's a good question. I think that authentic work comes from life experience.
Absolutely.
And being able to, for me, I write a lot to process my thoughts on things. And I find that you're not the only one that think that way. And some people need the reminder that they aren't alone. We're all, it may not, our experiences may not be identical, but they tend to be very similar in many ways. And sometimes we feel alone and we need that reminder. So life experience, it's my duty as a writer, as a poet, I feel like, to translate those experiences, but to also let people know, hey, not only are you not alone, but you will get through this, you can get through this. This is just a portion of your life, and just the good, the bad, taking everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and putting them all together and understanding that they all make us who we are. And so I think that's how I would say that it inspires just art and writing and poetry. This is the world we live in, and how are we navigating it?
I feel like you are really open with your audience. Like, it is an authentic root.
Yeah, that's just
in
thinking when you
Ferndale.
said
In Ferndale. Like, that's the name of her hair shop. But it's authentic. Like, you just raw but real.
There you go. Tie it on in, like, tie it on in.
I mean, like,
and also, girl, you are respectfully speaking.
Oh my God.
I mean, because,
Look, that's why, Lord Jesus.
I see how you're speaking on YouTube. Because, you know, we all grinding and grinding.
We can do, that'd be a nice poetry slam on all of the podcasts.
Oh, wow.
That'd be a nice poetry slam.
Inspiration.
Like, you have to be really, really smart to write.
You do. You like, and that's why I'm in awe of you to remember
about
this
the
stuff.
sun, and now I'm gonna be like talking to 8 minutes
Well,
ago.
well, she put in her. She's smart too. Like, she's real rare. So she tell. I'm like, oh,
intelligent.
that's how many stars in the galaxy. You know, like you learning with that.
She does her research. She do it.
So the research is good, but I mean, I just enjoy sharing. I mean, and again, I think like what you were saying, authentic experiences, all the good and the bad. It makes it beautiful in the end, because if you don't feel the uncomfortable part, to feel that you grew through that. So I think a lot of people, we gotta grow through stuff. You just can't. I don't want to hurt. You gotta hurt, and then when you go through it, it's like, God, then you find out you're really not alone. And I'm not talking about physical people.
Right.
I know I'm not alone by ancestors, or when I listen to my intuition. I'm listening to it more, and I have faith in it more. So it's like now it's easier. But I had to go through. I'm a go back. Even though I feel like I'm not treated right, I'm gonna keep. And then you keep doing it till it's never gonna work. Till you find out. Let me remove myself. Feel the aloneness, work through it, and then bam, you on the other side. And then on the other side, you find out, God, somebody's been lifting me all along. Now I know the footprints. Now at this age, I'm learning all the cliches. Let go, let go. Like, I used to be like, don't say that to me. I'm going through it. But really, you really do gotta let go and have faith.
It was a seed.
For real.
The seed was planted.
Yeah.
You have to respect the seed, and it waters and grows. You're not gonna see the plant and the flower till later, when you going and growing through something.
Yes.
And yesterday I didn't realize that Easter is on 420.
Well, I know what I'll be
Look
doing.
at God. I said that's just God.
No, I'll be looking for Easter eggs. I don't go to church or smoke weed anymore, but I will take a gummy.
Listen,
I can't take none of it.
She don't go to church or smoke weed anymore.
I take a gummy and go to church.
It won't hit you till later. It won't hit you till later.
I'm not judging. This is a judgment.
It's a judgment.
But let's go to Triumph. He's running.
Right.
He's running for mayor.
Yeah, people at church do smoke, and they do
They do a
gummies,
lot
and
of
they
things.
do
We
drink.
should
They
go
do
to the church. Yes.
The church ain't nothing but a
And
hospital.
take a gummy.
Say that again, Kim.
No.
Ooh, so
that's what we full of. We all
No, they say
we
you
are
fast.
trying
To get you in and out.
Get better.
But you gotta learn
Until
how
the
to cope
benediction.
with things. I think our generation, if you they don't cope with anything. And you already said you gotta feel the pain
You
to
gotta
grow.
feel it.
The pain has purpose.
Yes,
The
but
pain has a purpose.
But I need for us to read more.
We
and
do.
I think that is very important because if we would read books and then we could understand things a lot more. I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I read.
What are you reading now?
Right now,
People always say,
right.
Okay.
I'm reading
Right
directions.
now,
I'm reading
I
directions.
can tell you right now, I'm reading about the Book of Jubilee, which talks about the Dead
Is that
Sea
in
Scrolls.
the-
and
Oh, yeah.
It's about the Bible.
Oh,
It
wow.
is. It's called the Book of
Wait a
Jubilee
minute,
because
is it in the Bible or is
it's
outside?
a book about the
outside
Bible.
of the Bible because it's a lot of things in the Bible that they didn't put in the Bible.
Is that the
And
Book of
so-
Jubilee?
No.
so
That's what I'm reading.
But my point is, reading is fundamental.
It is.
Reading is
Put on the
fundamental.
glasses.
In order to grow, you need to read so that you can get other information.
agree.
You can't just go by what somebody is telling you.
Real quick, because I love this.
You didn't think I was gonna say that? I was like, bam. let me look.
No, because I read. So when people start talking about they reading, I think we should call people on their shit.
No, absolutely.
I mean, you know what I mean? And I'm a shit caller.
I got you.
Did you say what?
But
it
that's
was
part of
about?
my fact. I'm reading different
I
scriptures.
mean, like,
I'm reading the Bible.
just tell me something
Scrolls
that
of the
you're
Dead.
pulling from this book.
What I pulled from it was the thing before Adam and Eve and what was going on while Adam and Eve was there, about the fallen angels, about how they were watchers put over us to help us, but then the fallen angels started acting a fool because they started lusting after the women because they wanted our breasts and stuff. And so
Break that thing
with
down,
that being
Cam.
said,
Yes.
I'm like, I always had all these questions because I grew up in the church, but I'm like, Ariel, like, I want more. Yes. Like, it's more to it than this.
Yes.
So with that being said, I have to know. I want to seek knowledge. I'm also reading The Alchemist. I read a lot of different books at the same time because I be like,
learn some good knowledge, and that's fine. That's the creative in you.
We're gonna get back to The Alchemist at another time because that's too deep to
That's
explain. The Art of Seduction, like it looked like 50 Laws of Power.
Same author.
Okay, so I was looking
Same
at the
author.
cover. That's why I had to put my glasses on.
I have
apparently
read that, 50 Laws of Power.
I can't see far.
I got you. Listen, with
can't
that
see
book
at
being
all.
said, it's like it's people. I remember having the 48 Laws of Power at when I was working at a salon, and people was like, "Be careful with that book." So the thing is, I'm not using it to use it. It's just that okay, and also I'm not well versed on history like that. So this book will talk about Columbus. 48 Laws of Power. Fake it till you make it is the story of Columbus, and he's telling us the story not like Columbus found America. He lied, he's telling the truth about the history. So I'm learning now. The art of seduction is kind of learning how to learning humanity, how different people move, or just a small example. Marilyn Monroe. She is a siren. It's a siren. So it's the way she have an innocence about her, but she's voluptuous.
Like, what's her allure?
You know what I mean? So the way she got to who she was, she put on her girlfriend's sweater. It was smaller. You saw her breast. That's how men saw her, but she's innocent. But she got these big breasts, and she's not thinking, my titties. She's just thinking, hey, I'm talking, and they're like, you know what I mean? So
She
it's
didn't
just
realize what she was
She
doing.
didn't realize her power.
quiet.
Quiet power.
Well,
Until
somebody
she did.
shaped
There
her
you
and be
go.
like, use that and be innocent and have a voice like this and just act like a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
You know, that thing. And I ain't her. So I'm finding out, dang, I'm more of a Lilith. I'm just finding
It's giving you different scenarios.
It's different scenarios.
Okay.
Even with the book, like us looking at, Eve. I had a book on goddesses, and they talked about Eve in a different way. Like, you're not going to always obey your parents, and you're going to have to do something to learn on your own. So that's when that Bible part come in, like, that's why y'all got periods and you're going to be damned. Like, that's not what this is about.
Right.
Like,
Not at
She
all.
was being human.
She was. I believe that the serpent was a man with a big penis.
Oh God! I always have.
Not trying to be ugly because I'm like, what did he?
I'm about to switch the whole.
It's a person that. Let me say this real quick.
Penis, and y'all know I can't control myself.
But they say the Adam's apple. They say the real true story, and this I don't believe.
That's
But I'm saying
right.
a comedian said this. He said, if you think about it, Adam probably ate the apple and blamed because men lie so much. Adam probably ate the apple and blamed it on Eve, but that's why they have Adam apples. That's why it's stuck in his throat. But he blamed it on Eve.
Another one was real quick. Was like they were saying like if you read the Bible, God was talking to Adam.
He
wasn't talking to Eve. Exactly.
So the thing is, that's why I love what you're saying. Like, you know, and that's why I'm saying people give us a little bit of respect, because if you didn't come, name me somebody that's here without a neighbor, and then talk to me. So we need to respect each other.
That part.
Like,
Absolutely.
Period.
That part.
We respect the man. You see my cousin, don't talk about the penises, because she's like, hey, hold up. But for me, on the other end, you know, respect both ends.
If I start talking about penis, I won't stop.
Keenan said he got them gummies. Shout out to Keenan Burns.
Okay, so we gonna say shout out to Keenan Burns. The whole hey LaDonna.
Yes,
and you my friend too. Like y'all know I'll be acting funny like that. Like say hey Lake too. You don't know.
Oh, the thing he said that. It's her birthday.
He said hey LaDonna.
Who?
Did he say he hated you first?
No, he did not. He ain't say
hey
to me.
Recognize the birthday girl first.
I do his son here too.
So if you do a poetry,
Keenan and I used to do a podcast together.
Oh, really?
He's such an intellectual. I can see that.
Why can you give us maybe with the ladies in this room? Maybe we could get together and do a workshop with you, a poetry workshop.
I would like
that.
That'd be something different.
That'd be
a way we can express ourselves.
That sounds like work.
Yeah.
So I just let me share with
like
you all.
freedom.
Are you reading?
I am reading.
Yes.
I'm not reading. I'm lying. I want to share my business.
Before you go to
my
your
experiences.
Okay.
I'm trying to stick back to the
I
title.
wanted to ask, are you reading? Because that was the whole thing when we were talking about you being intellectually inclined and being able to relay that through your poetry. Are you an avid reader?
I am a reader. So right now, I am reading. Sometimes you get so lost in like the technicality of things. And so with my team, we have this thing where like poetry in, poetry out. I believe that you should not only write poetry, but you should also take it in. So right now I've also read The Art of Seduction recently, but I am reading the 2 books right now, 2 poetry books. One is by one of my teammates, RJMC. It's Just a Phase. And it's his first book, so we're really proud of him for that. And it's a really good read, so if you want some good poems, you can find that on Amazon. But also, I am reading a book. One of them I have with me, actually.
I love when people carry their books too. Like
Yes,
pulling it out.
Come with the receipts.
I love.
I ain't got no book. It's something.
So it's really
That's
cool.
why you tried to change the
book.
subject.
It's called The Cookbook, and it's actually from Cook Elementary School. So these are poems from students. Like
wow.
And you'd be surprised. But I wanted to get back to like this space of the simplicity of a child, the beauty of just a child and the innocence of that. And sometimes children remind us how you can just say it plain. Sometimes we get lost in the nuance and in the technicality and it has to be this, it has to be that. But then it's been just really good to just, as a reminder, like you can also just keep it simple. Sometimes the most simplest things be so profound.
I agree. You know, I started coloring. I have an adult coloring book. I get lost just picking the colors and just putting my music on and literally playing. Yeah. I mean, not to scare y'all off, or I pick up my tarot cards and just start playing with them and lay them out to see what it'll say. And just being a big kid. So, yeah, I like to, I can't wait to go home to play. You know?
I have my coloring book and I keep that in my book bag.
I think that's
and mine say be like, fuck you, bitch.
Oh.
like It's a profanity. It's full of because I get angry sometimes.
I just think
but
coloring all dark colors.
He was like all black
and red.
But it gives me the opportunity to express in my own way.
Absolutely.
And I failed coloring in kindergarten, so it's like my reboot.
Coloring is like insane to me.
Failed coloring. You failed coloring.
But I believe it. I have a son, and actually that is on my YouTube, and then on YouTube I have a poem inspired by my son called Imagination, and that is on YouTube. And he reminds me to live in that. But when he was in school, and that's why I believe you. I remember his teacher at parent-teacher conference was like, well, he's not coloring in the lines. And I was like, well, first of all, did you tell him to? Or did you tell him to color in the lines? Because I can understand if you said, hey, color in the lines, do it this way, but you just told him to color it. You don't get to tell him how to express his creativity unless you said color within these lines. Like,
because
I feel healing coming on.
Oh yes, I see it.
The healing is fuck you mean. He did the job. Yeah. Now if he had to do a black page,
I wanted to do it.
They called me, but you wasted my time. The baby colored with no direction.
You said coloring.
And then the fact that, understanding and bringing yourself to a point where you're like, okay, I hear you, but that is a magical place.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful place to be for your son because he's able to live in that. Like, my mama gonna make you think. That's all I need. That's all you need. Like, I could go to you first.
But we got to get back to being children, though.
That innocence.
That freedom.
Shani is like,
giving us a gang sign.
Ari Lane, I love you so much, and I am so glad that you came.
No, I love you
here.
No, I love you.
I want to thank y'all for having me. Follow Detroit Echo, y'all.
Follow Detroit Echo where?
You can follow us on Instagram. It is Detroit_Echo_. You can follow me. I'm Ari Lane everywhere. ARRIELANE. Check us out. If you can't make any of the events, we got a GoFundMe. If you go to you want to just pour into us, sow into us, you can go to our GoFundMe and just sow into us. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate the Rise and Grind show for just having me.
We appreciate you sharing your.
And today we're gonna be at the
old people. What is it on Facebook?
On Facebook, so
I'm old.
Add me on Facebook because we don't have our
just
Facebook
add
up
me.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll try to respond.
Where you gonna be tonight again at the shipping?
Art in the Fly Space at Detroit Shipping Co. Yeah.
I will see y'all there. I'm gonna be there today.
Just real quick, going back when you were speaking about being at the Matrix, Kong G, who is also like a little brother to me, he said that the Matrix is at 6 Mile and Gratiot. And shout out to Kong because Juneteenth is coming, and we all should be a part of that.
Oh yes,
and he is also doing a string comedy show on this Friday at the Orthodox. Which I will be there because I promised him I will be there.
That's on Woodward. I pass that a lot too.
Yeah, next to the water station.
I'm come with y'all because I don't know where nothing at. So I'm directionally challenged.
I give you my number.
Out to anybody who is in the arts, and thank you for your inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else want to tell us where we can see y'all or follow you or?
Well, for me, you can find me here. But also, you can find me in various movies on Tubi's, Connected by Blood. You can find me in a whole lot of stuff. The Perfect Gift. You can find me in Meeting Boone. You can find me. My name is Cameron Kimball.
The Perfect Gift.
I am.
Yes.
Okay.
We got some movies to watch today.
It's amazing.
You make me feel bad when I forget stuff. So,
this is what y'all mean when y'all be like, you're a part of the culture. Like, I be like,
you are.
And I'm going to say, Ari being my friend, I love her so much because I do dim my light. a lot. I don't tell anybody anything I'm doing. And it's not because I'm not proud of my work and the things that I've done, but I just be living my life. And I'll be thinking about, well, let me promote this and let me do this. I just be living my life in my happy little space and I be happy. But I'm going to start promoting y'all.
Can I ask you a question? You know what I'm thinking? Because, I understand what you mean because I don't even post. I take pictures of hair and everything. But I'm wondering if it's a way that we can work with younger people, somebody that can do it for you or delegating. Because they need work. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we got to put each other to work because we need each other.
That's a whole job.
We can't be a one entity of everything.
That's a whole job. Somebody to do your social media. Those are positions.
Yeah. Stuff to do.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
And we just not of that era. We had phones and writing, and this new generation know how to
communicate. What's her Zelle and Cash App?
I put it in there.
You put it in there. You can say it.
My Cash App is You Can Call Me Lake.
You can call me Lake.
It's the birthday girl.
YOUCANCALLMELAKE. You can call me Lake. You don't have to think about it. Ain't no extras.
There you go.
If I ever did poetry, that would be my name. You can call me Lake.
I love it. So poetry, not stripping, right?
I straight that was 20 years ago.
That was 20 years ago.
This is my 46th birthday.
Yeah.
I would love to have you back on my show, Stream. I will do whatever I can to promote who you are and what you got going on because you did something for me today. I think you did something for everybody today.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your gift. I can't say that enough.
I can say that for Robert Real, my podcast as well on Mondays. I would love to have you come on.
Absolutely.
You are a gift.
Phenomenal.
Yes. I can't say it no better.
You are.
Yes, you are. I thank you for sharing that. And
I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody clap it up. But before we sign off, I think we got to say happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Rise and grind. Wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up.